Zachary Zander, first time on the track. Out of turn number 2 to complete lap number 2, your leader, the 23K machine. Driver Caden Popper now securely in second spot is the 26 of Matthew Schweigart. Third, the 21 of Nicholas Johnson. Nicholas Johnson getting a little love on the backside of Trent Miller. Good bunt drafting now as they go into turn number 1. Trent Miller in the black number 29. Oh, contact out of turn number 2 as Johnson in the 21 car got a little loose. The apex of rally 2 and now up to third position. The BLM Lovely sponsor number 29 machine of Trenton Miller. Yeah, Miller actually saved Johnson there. He had him straight and everybody stayed continues going forward. Right flag. One more lap to go for your leader. And that is the 23K of Caden Cochran. Battle for second position now into turn number 1 between the 29 of Trenton Miller, who just moved to the inside of the 26 of Schweigart. Schweigart spins out of turn number 2, your winner, the 23K of Caden Cochran. Coming home in second will be the 29 of Trenton Miller. Third will be the 21 machine of driver Riley Miller.
Third heat for the mini dwarfs. Jeffrey, who's in this one?
McLaughlin with a great start in the 33. Brock McLaughlin. Here comes a 14 of Manning, Tommy.
Smoking Joe Snyder in the 20.
Riley Miller spins it out in the number 92 machine. She was coming out of turn number 2. 5 cars still in it to win it. Battle for the lead. Smoking Joe Snyder.
Battle all over this track. Comes Millard. Bump drafted.
Yeah, this is tandem drafting Bakersfield status. I like how I've seen some of these guys really drifted around, like dirt track racing with these cars right now. Yellow flag, as the 44M machine has a problem. Getting ready for the restart. Smoking Joe Snyder, or Joe Smoke Snyder as this is on the door, leading us away with Manning on his bumper. Gavin Manning looking low, battle for the lead here on lap number 2. Tommy, I want you to keep an eye on the number 33 car. Watch his line. Just gets right up there, cocks it side. Whoa! See, his line is just
He's plowing now. Plowing the corn.
71 machine out here, Leela Brogdon being chased down by Riley Millard in the number 92. Wide flag out for Snyder on a day that hottest day of the year so far.
Absolutely.
Out here at the Bakersfield Speedway. 3-digit day. Checkered flag coming out for Joe Smoke Snyder in the 20X. Ooh, doggy.
Junior mini dwarf heat race number 1, and we're already getting airborne. Cale McClenny McCaslin starting the night off for the junior mini dwarfs. Right, I guess. Bailey Thompson taking the lead out of all this action. McClenny and McCaslin now duking it out for the second spot. Here comes Chloe Jones in the 76. 4 cars and a big pack, and on back the number 55, Braden Papillon, and the 75 of Mason Ratcliffe. But look at the battle for the third spot. Chloe to the inside, McCaslin. It looks like it's fishtailing of some sort, but it looks to be running. Just scuffing the tires. Scuffing those tires.
Yeah, I want to make sure they're ready for the main.
Chloe running that inside line, the inside groove, and now challenging Bailey Thompson for the lead. Makes the pass going on turn number 1. Cale going way wide in turn number 1 and 2.
Looks like the 55.
Papillon, Pappy's Barbecue sponsored, number 55. Lap traffic. Chloe now sticking to the inside groove where she was planned on all race long, getting some contact. Thompson on a mission but bouncing in turns 3 and 4. White flag is out for your leader, Jones. Just got to make one more clean corner and check
Battle
the
for
flag.
second, and the 8M spins out.
Chloe Jones take the checker. Who's going to get second spot? It's going to be Cale McClenny.
That was a great recovery.
That was.
Not the 07 machine. And then I mentioned the 8M spun out during that last lap. Folks, if we sound a little bit tired, it's probably just the heat.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Heat race number 2 for the junior mini dwarf.
Oh, we're going to start this one right also. Diving it into turn number 1.
Forrester out
3
front.
wide in for second.
Almost 4 wide.
Almost. Contact. Shortcut race.
Shortcut race.
I just can't wait to see what happens here with the 1 machine in the grass.
The pass in the grass. Earnhardt made it famous.
Look at the run Morris has on the outside. Contact!
Good driving by Cape McClenny to keep it off the infield wall.
Oh, absolutely. Forrester, your leader. Morris second, the number 2 machine. I believe the first time we've seen the 2 machine out here this year.
Brad Keselowski out here visiting.
That's very good.
Morris bouncing. Last time we saw Morris race 1 at Kern County Raceway.
Yeah, the inaugural. Wow, we're going wide for Morris.
I think Morris is expecting the grip in the asphalt, but not
39
here.
of Leisner, Brandon Leisner is also in this race.
White
And
flag.
yeah, just wanted to throw that out there. Forrester going through the turns, coming out of 4, your winner. Nice and easy.
Heat race number 1 for the American stocks here at Bakersfield Speedway. Hold on to your chairs. Don't spill your soda or your beer. This is going to be insane.
Tommy, it's American stocks. You know it's going to be good. The 52 riding high. Keeps it out of the wall. Side by side for the lead.
Smoking already for Marcus Wancombe.
Lewis to the outside. Tyler Irwin, who we just heard is graduated from high school. Congratulations, Mr. Tyler Irwin. Saw him earlier. He looked like he was in the zone.
That's true. Looked like a museum piece.
Contact for the lead.
American stocks. All you can say.
Lewis now looking at the inside of Wancombe. Wancombe looking to try to take away some of the corner. A bit of payback. Robbins racing.
Oh boy.
American stock. Top 3.
This is a drag race here tonight. Irwin trying
The
to get
52 car hard into the wall. He keeps it going. Don't have a name on the 52 yet, but we will. A little bit of contact between Meade and Irwin for a second. Looks like the 52's just riding it high. And 52 is going to spin it out over here in turn number 4. Keeps it going straight, but that's not a good sign.
No, never want to see smoke in the heat races.
Side by side, that's a battle for third. Irwin to the inside of Meade. Lewis with a little bit of bumper tag for the lead.
These cars are tanks, man.
Meade and Irwin battling for third. There's the 52.
I don't think this battle for the lead is done yet.
No, neither do I. 2 laps to settle it. Charles Morrison sideways in the turn. He keeps it going straight. Side by side again for the third spot. Meade now with the advantage into turn number 3. Nose to tail for the lead. Meade's gonna spin it out. He hooks with Irwin. They keep it going straight. That's the second time I've called a spin that didn't happen. Battle for the lead, side by side down the back straightaway.
Told you so.
Lewis and Wancombe, they hook a little bit. There's gonna be contact. Lewis gonna snag the victory.
Woo, dog. Me taking third. And Morrison rounding out this field of cars that are running.
Oh boy.
Heat race number 2 for the American stocks. Childress, Johnson, Dotson. That would be in Johnson in the 45. And
Bumper tag, bigger bumper tag.
Johnson, that'd be the 22K of Kevin Johnson, not getting the greatest run into the corner, and everybody having to avoid. Tyler Johnson in that 45. Tina Childress, who usually drives it, is driving Tyler Johnson's hobby stock here tonight.
Yeah, she's looking to move up.
Scott Kaysen in the number 1. Eric Silvius, the winner of the last American stock race out here. And that is your field. Now, I want to point out when he comes by the front straightaway, I think that contact with Kaysen and everybody, look at that nose. The bumper is not pointed in the correct direction. It's pointed up, not in front, not forward.
Contact between the 1 and the 64.
Your early leader right now, Brian Childress, the number 44. Ethan Dotson, the 42. In the second spot. Kevin Johnson on back. That's a hot and heavy battle. Kaysen now trying to figure out a way around Silvius. I think you just said that. Tyler Johnson getting used to these cars. He said these things are definitely slow motion compared to the hobby stock. He just picked up his brand new Sport Mod ride that we saw him debut at Santa Maria Speedway last weekend. Silvius on the throttle, slipping and sliding. Kaysen trying to find a way around.
Kaysen's going to lose that front bumper if he touches anything.
This is the best battle on the track now. Childress over in turns 3 and 4, way ahead of Dawson, who's in second spot. The field single file now, but yeah, that bumper's coming apart.
And this track has a very strict no bumper, no racing policy.
That's true. Look at the lead Childress has over in turns 3 and 4. Uh-oh. Dodson smoking down the back straight right now into turns 3 and 4. Is that motor going to stay running? What's happening? He's pulling off. It's blue smoke, and that means oil. But Childress out of turn number 4, taking the checkered flag in this heat race.
Well, look at the battle for second.
Kevin Johnson going to stay ahead of Eric Silvius, Kaysen, and Johnson.
Heat race number 1 here at Bakersfield Speedway on a beautiful but incredibly hot. Well, I guess we're in June now, aren't we?
That's true.
So it's all making sense here. Mike Boley and Jackson Hedrick getting ready to start off. No, we're not.
Not going to do it.
But that's okay. They just got word that we haven't done the starting lineup, so we're going to get through that. Mike Boley, the number 77 beat, is outside. Jackson Hedrick, row number 2, gives us number 1, a Perrin Kuchstra. And the 37, we get to see him again, Aaron Stewart. The 26 has Steven Johnson returning to the seat after we didn't see him last time in it here. However, we did see him win it at Santa Maria, I say Monday morning.
That might have still been considered Sunday night.
I'm pretty sure it was Monday morning. So, Jimmy the Shoe Irwin and the 2X, he also had an interesting time out of Santa Maria, getting wrecked on the first lap. And rounding out the field, the 79, Cody Fireball Chambers, and we're still not. I was pretty much there, so they gave you the benefit of the doubt. They did. But we just want to make sure. They might be asking Boley to restart
in the rear of the field.
In the rear of the field on this one.
Yeah, maybe. Yes. No. Maybe so.
I think the outside line just has a run. So I guess they relegate the whole front row. Hey, that puts Perrin Kuchstra and Aaron Stewart on the front row.
That's true. The second row is still stacked, regardless where you put it.
Yeah, it is.
It's going to be an interesting one watching.
So a couple updates, low budget TV style. Some people, I'm sure our schedule isn't the easiest to follow. Most nights we are here at Bakersfield Speedway. We will also magically be at Kern County Raceway Park. Tonight is an exception. We weren't able to be out there at Kern County, so we're going to just be trying to keep up with updates of what's happening on out there. But the racing action that Low Budget TV will bring to you, coming from Bakersfield Speedway in here at Oildale, California. Green flag in the air. They like that start. Kuchstra dives into turn number 1.
They tried 3 wide.
Look at Jimmy the Shoe. Look at the shoe.
The guy that can throw it in the corner.
Oh, big contact between the 77 and the 79. Cody J. You know, they call him Fireball, but I'd call him Ace. He got up in the air, took off.
Holy cow. And he blew the right rear by the landing.
Just by the landing. That car got air and then re-clipped the perpetrator, the 77B of Mike Boley, of that incident. My goodness. Airtime.
Black flag. Well, his own black flag.
He's black flagging himself. Well, it's not a mechanical black flag.
No.
Because there's no yellow stripe on it. If he was a rookie, he might be getting the mechanical black flag right now.
But it's a black and white.
Why would you black flag yourself, Tommy?
That's what happens when you...
Maybe he's black flagging everyone else.
It's true. It's a trick.
Yeah. Aaron Stewart going to lead us away. Lap 1 restart of this first heat race for the Hobby Stocks. It's going to be fun to watch the 77B, which is falling apart. Although he might discover that he has more damage than he thought.
Chambers figured that one out. That's how you know you had a hard landing, is when you blow your tire out from it.
Yeah.
Though it was a side slap landing.
Kuchstra trying to chase down the 37 of Aaron Stewart. And Stewart's going to save it, but oh, baby!
Wow, this is why we chose this track tonight.
And Jimmy Irwin making an amazing move to take the lead. He's going to grab it, avoiding the trouble side by side. Oh, shoe slips up. Oh!
What in the world happened? Holy cow.
That was a massive hit.
That car just took a hook to the right and into that wall.
The unfortunate thing here is this is exactly what Jimmy Irwin's car looked like on the first lap of Santa Maria, except this is a lot worse. Definitely a bigger hit.
Wow.
I mean, that car just went straight.
You're right.
You see all the fans kind of taking a look. Obviously, some people from the team trying to get an idea of what's going on.
It definitely is good to see him out of that car so fast.
See, I think the shoe is so like jacked up right now that he could probably carry his car into the pits. He's so mad.
Man, oh man. Yeah, something seemed to have broken or whatnot, because that thing just took a hook to the wall.
I mean, for a hit.
Hey, he gave the thumbs up to the crew on the pit stands. I don't know what that means, but I don't think there's a quitting in the shoe over there.
That might have been the we don't need a new front clip.
Or that could have been...
Good job, guys.
Yeah.
One or the other.
That could have been the... guys, we don't have to worry about racing tonight. Let's go to the bar.
They're going to Kern.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
wow.
Yeah, so lap number 4, huge turn of events tonight. Jimmy the Shoe Irwin, always one of the favorites in this division, and was leading, just went straight, no contact or anything. So we'll see. We know they're not like big on points around here. Getting ready for the restart. 4 laps completed. 4 laps to go. Green flag in the air. Perrin Kuchstra, Steven Johnson, Aaron Stewart, Jackson Hedrick, and Mike Boley. 5 cars left to duel it out in this heat race. See Steven Johnson closing in. Johnson, this could be a concern for the competition out here. He's already fast. We know that 26 car is a contender every week it shows up. Well, they made some change with the spring, and whatever it was made it 100% better.
I think you're giving away the secrets, Jeff.
I am.
Good.
I want everyone to catch up.
Good. Yeah, the last 2 hobby stock races we filmed had a Johnson in the winner's circle.
Jackson Hedrick and Mike Boley battling it out for the 4th spot. Hedrick's gonna hit him. This is hobby stock racing, baby.
That's true.
Well, out of turn number 4, Perrin Kuchstra, your winner in this heat race, which had some twists and turns to it, and definitely some stuff that could affect the main events. We'll keep you all posted on what's going on, see if we can find out what happened to the 2X of Jimmy Irwin.
It is heat race number 2 for the hobby stocks. If this is going to be anything close to what the last heat race was, you're going to have to install seatbelts on your couch here. The number 82, driven by Nunley on the outside, is Tim Delsa Jr., Christine Bowles, in a pink and white number 23 tonight. Maybe she's got two of them. You got Del Fry Sr., Chad Johnson, Ralph Cook, and Dangerous David Childress rounding out your field. Nunley with your early lead. Delson trying to get around, but look behind Delson, it's a pack.
Nunley
it's a swarm.
is leading this pack of wolves. Look at
Delson's car not wanting to turn creates a jam up in turns 3 and 4.
Well, he wasn't getting help from behind. You can see the
true.
damage on the back end.
That is very true.
Oh my.
So Childress starting on the back, moving his way up to 4th. Battle for the lead down the front straightaway. Fry Sr. will take the lead going into turn 1. Nunley trying to regain it back. Looking to the inside. Nunley is there. Not able to hold on to that challenge. I don't think Nunley's done yet. Cook and Childress now battling it out for the 3rd spot. Chad Johnson peeking to the inside of Christine Bowles, and Delson around in turn number 4. Delson's got to keep it going. Wrong way to go. We might see a caution. Or no. Yes, the caution comes out right now. We're going to restart this one on lap number 3. Restart lap number 3. Dale Fry Sr. will take you to the green. The green's in the air. Nunley, Cook, Childress, Christine Bowles, Chad Johnson, and Tim Delson Jr.
Now, you mentioned something interesting. It seemed like some people in the stands were telling Chad Johnson to pick it up.
That's true. Crack that whip.
Oh!
Nunley getting into the back of Fry. It's like Fry car didn't get into the corner as well as he planned, and neither did anybody else behind. So now Cook looking to the inside of Nunley. Meanwhile, Childress is going to try to pass them all on the outside.
Folks, buckle up!
Nunley doing a 360 in the corner. Good job. And they're waving the stick at, I believe, Ralph Cook. Battle for the lead out of turn number 2. Childress running that high side, coming from the back. And now duking it out for the lead. He's going to take it out of turn number 4. Chad Johnson sliding up in front of Christine Bowles. Hey, what did I say at the beginning of this one? If it's going to be anything as crazy as the first heat race, we're in for a show. 21 strong in the hobby stocks here tonight. No B main. You know what that means? You can let it all hang out in the heat races and not have to worry.
Just hang loose, blood.
Cook throwing the block. I don't think he meant to. On Chad Johnson, white flag is out for Childress, but the battle is from second on back. Chad Johnson's going to try the high side. Childress is going to take the checkers, and Johnson will pass them all on the outside for the 2nd spot. Wow.
Well, if anyone was concerned about Chad Johnson before the restart,
I think he just threw his hand. So we got 2 cars coming from the back in this one. Coming up through the field, first 2.
Green flag is out, and contact everywhere. A couple of new faces, familiar faces, different cars, and we're familiar racing, baby. But we're tearing up a fresh-looking car. That number 5 machine, driven by Joe Humphrey, started on the pole. And it was the cleanest looking piece here. And you see, it only took them a lap to change that. For Joe Humphrey, Austin Manzella taking the lead from the 29 of Joe Baker, 3 wide in the back, and Sheena Childress is driving the 01 machine, which has been driven by Tyler Johnson.
Correct, the points leader, by the way.
The points leader, not racing in this division tonight, but instead in the American stocks. Dirt Trackers, you amuse us. That 87 car, you see Lloyd Rinn Jr. battling for second. The car's looking good right now. Caution is out, probably for debris. Joe Baker. Here in depth, there's the debris. Getting ready for the restart. Manzella, your leader. Joe Baker second, Joe Mama. Garth Zander in the 2Z sitting in the 4th position. Has a bit of a run on the 87 of Rinn Jr. You see Joe Baker slide up. That's going to allow Wren to get to the inside. Xander to the outside of him. 3-car battle for second. Single file for now. Now the 01 machine, like we said, driven by Tina Childress. So a bit of a car swap this week between her and Tyler Johnson, who usually drives that 01 machine. So we'll see how she does tonight. Already been excited in the heat race.
That's very true. Good looking, new looking scheme by the number 87, Lord Wren Jr.
Lap number 6 on the board, 2 to go. Humphrey off the pace a bit in his new car.
Manzella way out front, by the way.
Oh yeah, great lead for the 04. Baker second, Xander still holding on to that third. How about, you see Nolan in the 5X closing in on the 01. Wheeling that car, not the regular driver in that machine. At a turn number 4, it's gonna be Manzella taking the win, but who's gonna be in what spot? Tina Childress holds on to it, but Nolan gonna pick up the spot. Getting ready for the first heat race for the IMCA Modifieds. 7 cars ready to go. Gatson in the 29 and 17 in Steve Nolan. Lead us into turn number 1. 22C Michael Johnson, 24 Roger Holder. The 15 driven by Brad Pounds, 77D Cole Dick. And the 5W Larry Wise. That's your field. We're going 4 wide. Gatson having trouble turning.
And almost getting clipped.
I think he just played the safe game though and lit off. That's why you saw him fall back like he did.
Pound slipping back as well in that 15B. Out front, Steve Nolan.
Holder second, Dick third, Michael Johnson, Brad Pounds your top 5. 2 laps into this heat race. Holder clips the wall out of turn number 2. You see Michael Johnson, 22C on the outside of Colt Dick. He's going to make the move. Now Brad Pounds working on him. Dick back to the middle of this 3 wide.
Cole Dick, 17 years old, a champion at other racetracks from San Diego. 5-hour drive to get up here.
Yeah, they stopped doing the racing for points. Now they're just getting around, racing it up, visiting different tracks, having some fun with this car.
We've never seen this car in action here at the Bakersfield Speedway, and here it is tonight. Good looking one that is. That's 77D. Good race.
Looking to the inside of Johnson. Johnson has a run on Holder. That's all a battle for second. Nolan with a bit of a gap. See Pounds down to the inside, going to complete the pass. Dick going to try to follow through. Not going to happen. Into turn number 1.
I keep wanting to get everybody in the frame, but Nolan
Nolan actually just got caught by Holder into turn 3. Holder with a run, Pounds on his bumper.
This is going to be a good last lap.
Holder's looking for the lead. Pounds looking for second. Pounds going to get the second spot. Nolan, your winner. Gatson was never able to recover in the 29 car, finishing in the 7th spot.
All right, heat race number 2 for the IMCA Modifieds. Cody Laney in the 5L, the 198. Robbie Sawyer, Jay Marks in the 97. New sides on that machine. No more hauling ass for that 97. 2J Justin Schweitzer, the 5, who is not on the sheet, and the 222 of Larry Hood. I'm looking for the 5 machine, which I don't have.
Some contact.
5
back straight away.
That I believe is the 5SR of Buddy Shelton. Robbie Sawyer, your early leader in this one. If that's a 5SR, it's missing the SR. But we definitely know it's not the 5 Larry Wise.
We saw that car out at Santa Maria, and we were calling him Larry Wise.
Well, it's because.
It's the same 5. Like, that's what's funny about it.
Guilty by association.
You can see the damage on the 97. He had contact with Schweitzer down the back straightaway on the first lap.
So if that car is not hauling ass anymore,
Oh my goodness.
and it's not the Sea Gypsy as much as it used to be, we're going to have to figure out what exactly we're gonna nickname that car because it's got the Sea Gypsy type wrap on it, but it's also got a little hint of Las Vegas on the side of it when you look up close. So maybe it's the Pirate's Chest or the High Roller, or I have no idea.
Look at the lead Sawyer has.
Yeah, big lead over 5L Cody Laney. And like we said, Jay Marks in the third spot, the 222. Looks like it's now going to just be the number 2 because I don't see the other 2s behind the 2. Let's find out here. Coming around, it's just number 2. So no more triple deuce for that number 2 of Larry Hood.
Uh-oh, trouble for Schweitzer.
Schweitzer around in turn 1. White flag is out for your leader, Sawyer. In this race, spread out compared to the last heat race. Robbie Sawyer going down the back straightaway. What a lead he's been doing in this one. He goes way wide, up out of the cushion, maybe trying to figure something out for later. Sawyer, checkered flag. Laney and Marks, the top 3. Shelton and Schweitzer. Heat race number 3 for the modifieds. IMCA modifieds, we go green.
Davis and Clark, your front row in this one. Yantis, Heckman, row 2, and Chet Reeves, the 9 XXX. 5 cars duking it out. Clark, your leader now. First time we've seen Randall Davis this year in the 101. And of course, we'd like to clarify that when we say first time we've seen it, it means literally first time this camera has seen it. It doesn't mean necessarily first time out here. You see Heckman trying to battle it on the outside for the lead around Clark. Clark with a new scheme. Good looking car.
New body on that 51 as well, so hey, why not? Dress it up.
Heckman now your leader. Here comes Yantis. Yantis is trying something new. No number on the right rear quarter panel.
You're right.
Strategy as he battles for second. Inside of Clark, you see Clark actually had to slow it up to avoid from in the wall. That allowed Reeves to get underneath. Lots of modifieds out here tonight.
They're all working that high groove. Davis trying to work the wall.
Speaking of high groove. Okay, though, no harm, no foul. Keeps it going. We have 5 cars still running pretty swell. However, Heckman, and we've seen this throughout the heat races today, where one car just kind of breaks away from the pack. Heckman in this race, Sawyer in the previous race. White flag in the air. We also saw it in the first heat race. That changed dramatically on the last lap when Holder closed in. Checkered flag's going to be in the air for Kyle Heckman. 11X going to win and set him up nicely for the main event. Yantis, Clark, Reeves, and Davis. Your finishing order in this heat. I believe, Tommy, this might be the end of the heats, and I want to point something out. We talk about updates, giving people updates. I want to point out a big update that we just saw. Would you mind looking into the pits right now?
Dun, 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 dun.
Would you mind looking at what just rolled off of our record?
Dun, 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 dun. We saw the 74 of Ethan Dotson blow a motor, theoretically. Pretty sure that's what it is, because they ran to get the backup car.
Now, do you think that's Miranda Dotson?
I believe it would be. Miranda Dotson.
Unless she just got here.
Unless she just got here, yeah. I don't know, though. I imagine that's a backup car for Ethan Dotson. Ethan's not done. There's no quitting in the Dotson clan.
Lots of racing to go. I believe Minidorf action next.